Hello and welcome to episode number 10 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we fixed a little bit of an issue we had here. We got a Museum of the Republic up and running. I don't know if we actually... Yeah, we did. But a thing that I kinda completely forgot about, we have prison transport. And we're going to be telling the prisoners, you guys, get on board, and then we'll drive them out here. Alright, so this is a terrible idea, and I'll show you why. We'll activate the little prisoner transport here, and as soon as we started recording, the cat said, I also would like to touch the keyboard. Yeah, all of the keyboard. Yeah, all the joys by having a cat. Okay, so you see, he will go in here. We don't have any prisoners here now. So, there we go. He runs out, and then he goes here, and then we'll go back and forward here. Now, it will not work giving him an end station for some reason. But, if you tell him to go twice to the prison, then something cool will happen. So he goes here, load, and this would happen. I don't know why, but now he will not drive away until he has prisoners to pick up. So, let's see if we can manage to... Do we have any... Yeah, we do have a couple of people here. Let's see if we can increase the amount of people going to the justice system here. We're probably also gonna need a couple more going to the justice system from here. Let's see, where was it? Courthouse, police station, and these don't need any education. So let's see if we can get this to, you know, convict some of these. This one here is gonna get away, I believe. Unless something miraculously happens. Yeah, this is as good as... Actually, both of them is pretty screwed when it comes to cases. So when this goes up to 100%, that means that the statute of limity is over and they cannot be convicted by stealing a piece of candy or whatever they did. So let's see if we can get any convictions here. So the investigations needs to go up higher than that. But let's say they finish this now. So now this is at 91%. Then we also have to try them in the court. And the limitation of 91 here is going to follow the case over here. And they have to give him a trial and judge him before the 91% runs out. So... yeah, we kind of need a little bit more manpower to operate. So let's see here. So when this turns out to 100, we'll see cases this year. This will go up to 3. Let's see here. Boom, there we go. So one criminal got away. And probably the other one is also going to get away. So there is that. Boom, there we go. All right. So it's going to be a while until we get any prisoners here, but you know, at least we are trying. Yeah, can't fault a man for trying, right? When it comes to here, I kind of would like to keep a little bit of an eye here, see what happens. I mean, it's very seldom we have enough students, so let's bring that up a little bit. So we can kind of increase the amount of research we do. Yeah, it seems like we are getting enough people in here. See, we're up to 8 here. Just gonna have to check a couple of numbers here. Yeah, we kind of don't want to see them in a queue here. That is something we don't want to do. So let's bring the workers up to 10 here. We do have 327. Health is actually pretty bad. Ambulance arrived, has been delayed, unable to visit doctors. Oh, I see. Okay. It seems like we might... Well, there is just so many people in the Republic. We can't fill all the jobs, right? But it does kind of seem like we are doing all right. Although numbers are going down here, which is not great. And I'm also speeding up the game a little bit by holding down Control and 1. Yeah, I do wonder if instead of doing that, we'll instead do that. And same for this, we'll bring that down a little bit, maybe twice. Bring that up here, like so. The school is not like super important. Speaking of, we yeah, they should be educated, right? Was it also something we no, there was the kindergarten. It seems like we fixed that. Speaking of kindergarten, we have very many people out of a job here. Can we also increase the amount of people we have here? So that this number can go down. How many people is it? 22 people that can't get to work because there is not enough room in the kindergarten. Well, it did go down. Should we increase that a little bit more? Kindergarten. Cinema is probably low thing. Clothing factory. I kind of would have loved to have gotten some production there. Oh, look at that. Okay, so this case here should hopefully be able to be tried. I say that as we turn down the amount of workers we had here. Wrong building. There we go. Alright, so it seems like we are able to investigate the case and kind of send it over to the courts. And then the court should, of course, convict them. Because we have, like, all the judges in our pocket. So, there we go. And then this case, you go over here and you see the limitation is still here. And then they have to trial. The case goes to trial and then, let's see here. When that is done. On, there we go. Now we are at 100% and we actually have 2 prisoners. Interesting. And one is already on its way. Yeah, that's your community service. You're gonna be making weird shoes. And then he's off again because we have 2 prisoners in here. And then he will sit here and wait until the prisoners are back. He's at work. And he has a free time, okay? So when the free time is over, which is 16 hours, there we go. And then he gets sent to the car, and then he will have to work. To get a little bit of... well, he basically has to work. So that's kind of how we're going to be utilizing our prisoners. Basically means we're not going to have any lack in labor because we have tons of people in prison. Although, we actually do have some escapes, which is... it is possible. Have we... yeah, we have done that. It's also kind of thinking, could we... now that we're producing our own water... can I tell you to go down here? And same with you. We're gonna tell you to go here. And we're gonna load up all the water. And then we're gonna sell that to the Pepsi company. There we go. And then we'll set this on the same line. There we go. And there we go. It's not gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be like a little bit, I hope. So let's see how much we get one of these. 50 bucks. 50 rubles. Yeah, that is not a lot, is it? But I do think when we get to the point where we are kind of running out of... basically, there will come a point where we are producing more clothing than we can ship out. So I do wonder if we should kind of plan out for a road cargo station here, but I'm not 100% convinced yet. I kind of would like to see how many of these do we have left. There's one here. Yeah, I don't think we have more than 2 of those available. And you have 2 parking spaces, so we could have set one of these to do the same route, but I kind of also would like to... the thing we could have done, we could have told that one here to go down here and go here and unload until full. Something we could have done. Another thing we could have done, could have made these one way. No, that's... yeah, only that way, right? And that way. So that we can only send things out. We can't pull anything out here. Oh, is that a dumb idea? How did we set this up? You go to the warehouse, directly to the warehouse, okay? We might change that later down the line. I'm not 100% sure that we are done. Also, have we gotten any more people here? Nope. We only have grown our republic by 2 people. 3 people, right? 226, I guess we were. Yeah. I feel like there was something really important here that we should do. Maybe we'll plan out some decorations here. If we do that, do we want to have lamps? Kind of tempted to do that. And same with regards to the road. Oh, wait. The roads also have new lamps? I think they do. I think they do. Well, we'll wait a little bit with that. We could do... as we are kind of driving down here, I think we'll do a little bit of road upgrade. Make sure we don't put any workers in here. And let's also make a little cheat road here. So that we can get that road built. No workers for you either. It's always nice to have room for a mechanism. Let's see here, an epidemic. That's not good. Not good at all. I also would really like to start working on the highway here, at least so we can connect this. I'm not sure. Also, somebody, like, just before I started the stream, somebody said that this was prime real estate. Kinda is. Kinda is. So basically, these just need access to a fire station, which is over here. Yeah. I actually wish I had a fire station a little bit closer. just a little bit. We could theoretically... There's no point in building more houses, because we don't have enough population to carry our population. I would think... Let's see here if we can get some more roads down here. It's always nice. And... oh, there we go. Bob's your uncle. We could theoretically also do this, which we probably should do. Can we do that? That means that he's going to be stuck. What is going to happen with the other one? I do like that it feels like they are getting... their orders a little bit quicker. So before, yeah, now he's just going to sit here. Is that going to be causing any problems? He will take up a spot here. There should be plenty of other spaces here for him to... yeah, I think we're fine. You are there because you are... building supplies. We don't need you there. So my initial thought was... we need to move... yeah, we don't need you there. Send you up here. Because we are basically just moving in things that can go in an open haul carrier like steel and bricks and boards. So we could potentially move another one out here. We should have plenty of them, right? 1, 2, 3. I'm tempted to import more steel, but I think we should be fine. If we look here, we can see how much steel we actually have. We have 600 tons of steel. I think that should be enough. Did we ever finish the road here? Almost. Let's speed up the game while we are waiting for the road to be 100% complete. There we go. Good job. Let's also remove some of the cheat roads. Like so. And... tempted to do... just finish the roundabout here. Make sure that they don't use any workers for this, as we do invite foreign workers to be our construction crews. Is there anything else we should do? Would be nice to upgrade this road here as well, right? Yeah, it would be nice, but yeah. Maybe we could also lift this up and, I don't know, put some more monuments in the Republic. Let's say we have... ooh, do we want to have monuments here next to... it's a little bit much. Does actually fit. Wasn't there another one? The big Nicholas statue. No, it's locked behind research. 500. Oh, that's the St. Basil's Cathedral. But I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe we could... Let's see, there is some smaller ones, right? Like so, and then we'll add one out here as well. And then we'll have to make an awkward snapping point here. I mean, they don't do anything other than making this look neat and nice, right? We're gonna have to have a street lamp here, right? Oh, you're actually on the right side. But give me 1 second. I feel like these are not quite aligned. Medium small. Is it the only one we have that is small? Yeah. Oh, you are kind of aligned. Come on. Okay, and then we'll, instead of doing that, we'll do that, and then we can look and see how... Yeah, that's gonna be nice, right? Nice little entrance area, and then we could plant some trees down here. Yeah, I think that could be good. So we'll build that. It's gonna be a little bit expensive, since we do need a little bit of electronics and such. And a little bit of steel. But, you know, it's gonna be... We want to do a connection out here as well. Feel like... Nope. Nope, we'll just have that. And then... Yeah, I think that should be good enough. Are we done with the roundabout here? Roundabout? Kinda? Almost. We'll speed up the game. And... that is a yes. Okay, so somebody suggested that we raise up this terrain and make like a little mound here. Which I thought was a fantastic idea. But what do we want to have in the middle of the mound? I do think fountain could be nice. We could also have made... Oh, we can make this look super pretty. Okay, give me a second here. I just need to wrap my brain around this. Okay, so if we do something like that. Something like that. Turn off the grid, and then... So if we did something like that, Yeah. How do we want to build this? If I do that and that. Do that. And that. And that. We're gonna need to squeeze out the road here somehow. Yep. Okay, okay. We got it. We got this. Now, we can't fill in this area. So it's gonna be open here. And here and here. Okay. So then we need to get a footpath here. Make sure we're not building this. And then we need to connect that one. Yeah. Basically, we just need to connect them. So let's choose another type of fence. Like so. And then from here, it doesn't matter as long as everything is connected up here. All right. Then we'll... and we're going to tell them to build everything. And then we have to turn off the things we... A little pipe underneath there. Sneaky. And we'll turn off you. 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 You, okay? And you. Yep, and then here. There we go. Did we get everything? And yeah. So we'll tell them to build that one, that one, that one, and that one. And then we'll raise up the mound here. And we'll put, I think we'll have like a ginormous statue of Lenin in the middle here. Probably can't raise it up very tall, very high up, but maybe a little bit. So let's see here, speed up the game a little bit. They're already delivering some shenanigans here. And our population is going up, which is nice. Happiness is going down a little bit. What is the main problem? Hospital, unable to drink alcohol. You know what we could do? We could close this for a little bit. That will lower their happiness a bit, but their health will go up. I don't know if it's better to do that or... Oh, are they already done? Yeah. Okay, so let's remove all of this. Let's double check here. It's weird that they haven't added in any sort of flowers or anything like that in the game. Okay, so then we'll lift this area up a little bit. Wow, that wasn't much. Okay. Are you sure about this? Yeah, we cannot lift this up. Or maybe we can. Maybe it's just me who's a dim-dum. That is also a potential. Okay, so at least it's a little bit of a... It's a little bit of a hill. Little ant hill, and then we'll put you. Now, do we want to have you face outwards or inwards? I think we'll have Lenin greet all the people that comes from the highway. I think that would be a thing. Right, there we go. One Lenin place down, and we need to find a suitable way of getting you connected up here. Which could be quite problematic. So something like that. I think actually we'll make that a... No, you can just be a dirt path, I think. Then we'll do something like that. And in between here we can plant some bushes and whatnot. I think that could be a great idea. I don't know if you're going to be reaching anything, so this is just going to be an aesthetic for our place, for our enjoyment. Speaking hard sometimes. Yeah, this is starting to look great. Smaller updates. How many prisoners do we have? We have one. Oh, we're almost done with research as well. Nice, 98%. Let's speed through the research here. And... come on. There we go. So we're also gonna need this research here. Let's focus a little bit more on educating the students, I think would be a good idea. I don't think that actually unlocked anything. Oh, it actually did. How much pollution do you cause? 6 tons. So around 200. We could theoretically have you up here. If we want to, but I kind of not 100% sure if we would like to do that. No, I think we'll save up for this one. This is going to cost us... how much? 30 tons of steel. It's actually not much at all. I also do see something that kind of annoys me a little bit. Little accident we had out here. Don't tell anybody. Probably have more of those. Maybe behind here. Plant some more greeneries here. Alright, they're also starting to work on Zelenin. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be looking good. Let's also get... let's see here. How do we... what is the biggest building here? Just make sure we don't... wish we had more colorful things. Come on. I know you want to be placed in here somewhere, somehow. Why? Well, we're probably gonna have to go over the bush area a little bit more later down the line. Kind of like the classical age. Well, can we call it the classical age? Maybe. We're not gonna get a bush in here. Nope. But yeah, I feel like people took more pride in the different neighborhoods and such before. I feel like the same thing with my neighborhood, like all the modern buildings that are building around me. It doesn't look good. I feel like, but yeah, personal grief with modern stuff. No, I don't think we're gonna get those bushes in there. But yeah, at least we get a little bit of decoration in here. Yeah. Alright, how much do you earn now for water? $58. No, sorry. 50. Yeah, it's still 50. Alright, so what was that? Another new train? Good ski, good ski. And also, man, I must say, thank you so much for all the members. I just can't get over it. So I have like another YouTube channel where I do mainly live stream. And we've had, well, we still have a couple of members over there, but never in my life I would have thought that so many people wanted to become a member on this channel. So again, thank you so much for that. I do try, again, I probably said that a couple of episodes ago, but I do try to get all the names and get them at the end of the video. But the fact that we don't actually get any sort of notification from YouTube, it's weird. This road here, we kind of need to have here. So we're going to have this little ugliness here. This little bit here, and that's just going to be there. I mean, we could theoretically do that. But I think it's fine. Oh, looks like the fountains are done. Excellent. Yeah, I think that could... Yeah, we're going to have to see how these lamps looks, because... They look so much better than the other one. They were shorter and they had like blue stuff on them, which, yeah, I don't like. But now they kind of look a little bit more like cast iron, which is nice. But yeah, we didn't manage to raise this area up as much as I wanted to. But there was also another thing I was thinking of. This guy here, would we be able to fit? Yes. Okay, so what does that mean? There we go. Kinda centered. I will have you go out that direction. Yeah, I think that could be nice. So we can kind of turn off the grid. Yeah, you definitely know where you are. Or what kind of ideology you live underneath. And I think we'll reduce the amount of students we use, sorry, professors we use for research a little bit. I do actually believe we are a little bit ahead of my initial time frame here. Oh, there was another thing we wanted to do, wasn't it? We wanted to plant some trees here, but I do believe. Let's see here, if we do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save before I do this. I'm going to save before I do this, because I kind of would like to have the lamps on the right side. No, I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't like it. I think we'll just have... Oh, I know what we can do. We can use those other type of roads. Those prefab panel roads. Yeah, that could look very neat and nice, I think. They are not, like, efficient to drive on, but I think they might look nice. Yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense in my head. So yeah, you can kind of see here, like, how much it does on this picture here. Like, the little green zone there with the grass and the monument there. How much that does for a little neighborhood. How much it does for the whole picture. So that's why I kind of wished I had more... Oh, these loading screens are taking forever. But that's why kind of why I wish they added more monuments, maybe flowers, more bushes, more everything with regards to decorations. I mean, they don't all have to be useful, but yeah. So the panel road here, I think that would look nice. You are gonna need workers, aren't you? Let's try without workers. No, we need workers. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Okay, so basically we're wasting all of our precious resources here just for the rule of cool. And we also wanted to upgrade these. Wasn't that something we discussed? I should be able to go out here. Yep, I think we'll do that. Like so. And you don't need workers, good. Alright, here comes the workers with some gravel, and I wonder if we should lower that priority a little bit. Yeah, I think this could look pretty cool. I'm kind of happy with this. This university area here. Another thing Oh, you know what? We are gonna need another... Another one here. So we'll follow you until you have done your job. There you go. Then you go there, and where did we send you? Here. Because we're also going to be moving construction items for our car factory eventually. Yeah, that's our plan. Let's see here. Gosh, do we need to try and time it so we get like a nighttime thumbnail for today's episode, maybe? How many? 9 more? Yeah, look at that. There we go. Good job, folks. Yeah, this is going to look great. The only thing I wish we had, like, prefab panel footpaths. That would have made things a little bit better. There is another thing that isn't super alright here. There we go, and snow is here. And we just make sure we don't have anything underneath here. Just want to see how it looks. Yeah, and then we'll plant some trees here and here. And let's get the Christmas tree looking things. The Tuya. Could theoretically remove that from here and in. And we'll do the same here. Well, we'll see how it looks when it grows up. Yeah, this is cool. Maybe we even want to have more monuments here. Maybe. Alright, let's speed up. Let's see, how many people do we have here? People are not very happy. 70%. But look at the health now, which is absolutely glorious. 91% health. Hopefully that means we're gonna get a baby boom. Speaking of baby boom, anybody want to live here? No, we still have plenty of people. Sports and culture seems to be an ongoing issue. 69% happiness. I think we'll open the pub again. Yeah, we do have people coming to work here. Good. Yeah, I'm sorry that we're not going to be able to see this. Oh, this is done in the green, but we're going to be seeing it in the white. Okay, so now happiness will skyrocket, hopefully. I said skyrocket, means the other way, 70, close to 8. It would be nice. There's only 19 people that can't get alcohol, and they bring down the mood of the entire republic. That's not good. But yeah, now I think it's just about babysitting the Republic. Speaking of babysitting the Republic, how are we doing with regards to heat? It's a little bit on the cold side, I say, as the temperature goes up. Yeah, I think we are fine here. I think doing right. Also funny to see the wiggle on the plants here. Yeah, it seems like we're doing fantastically good with regards to temperature. Then again, we can go down to minus 40, 46, I think, which is the maximum coldness we can see. We also sometimes see a little bit of a dip here in the temperature, and I do believe that that just occurs when, yeah, when we have like a work shift. So now when it went down all the way to 2 workers, we're going to have a little dip in the temperature. We're also keeping up with coal supplies, which is nice. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Why are we so few workers here? Come on, get to work. This is not good. Temperature up. Don't want to see any death spirals here. Death, not death. Death spirals. We also would like to see... This is really not good. Starving. Okay. You shouldn't be starving. You're lying to me. Shopping center. Get some more people to work there. That's how we're gonna solve that, I believe. Yeah, that should do it. We are actually struggling a little bit with getting the happiness back up. And the temperature as well. Come on, guys. I believe in you. Yeah, it's only when we have few workers here. So it probably would behoove us to kind of double up the heating here. How we would do that, I'm not quite sure. But 69 is nice in some aspects, but with regards to happiness and percentage, it's not good. We should be hovering around 80%. And we are not. I'm able to visit hospital. Let's see here. I mean, kind of looks like we are keeping up with the amount of patients and doctors. Arrival to prison. Well, it's just the way the cookie crumbles, my friend. Do the crime, you have to do the time. Or, you know, just do the time if the government tells you to do it. That is also something we should look at. So he lives right next to here. So the prisoners are going to have a fairly bad health. I would imagine that we're going to see his health drop a little bit. Maybe not. Oh, I think he's free. No, he's not free. He's going to... yeah, after the workshop, he should be... done serving his sentence. There we go. He's a free man. Right, walk to the cinema. He is... Oh, he's working here. Okay. Free time, so you should get your food. You're not gonna get any prayers. You'll wait here for... Yeah, and then he's gonna fix his health. No, he's working here. There's some funny work things. But yeah, happiness seems to be going up. Health, on the other hand, is going down. How much is it? 0.936. And how many people do we have? 365. Yep. I think maybe this is kind of where we're going to be calling it. We wanted to have a nighttime thumbnail. Let's see here. Can we get a nighttime thumbnail without snow? How about something like... Something like that, maybe? It's gonna be a weird thumbnail. I'm not happy with that. Alright. Do you ever search for the perfect thumbnail? It's gonna be on this side, right? Yeah, there we go. That is the perfect thumbnail. So with that, my friends, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, there should be a like button in the comment section. And of course, the red subscribe button underneath the video. All interactions goes far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.